Have you ever wondered if you are living in a simulation? If what you consider reality is an illusion, like in the Matrix? Today, we'll look at what virtual reality is and how it could be changing our lives. But first, a surprising fact. Did you know that more than 100,000 events are broadcast live in virtual reality every year, or even that the total time people spend using virtual reality glasses is equivalent to more than 5,000 years? Is it possible that in the future we will live completely immersed in a virtual world, or even prefer to live in the virtual world rather than in our own life? Stay to find out. Let's start with the basics. What is augmented reality? Augmented reality is an environment of scenes and objects that seem real that creates the user the feeling of being inside this world. To enter this place, virtual reality glasses or helmets are used. Thanks to this technology, we can immerse ourselves in video games as if we were the characters themselves, learn how to operate a heart, or even improve the quality of sports training to obtain maximum performance. It is very likely that you think that it is not used, and you are right, but just because it is not used does not mean that it is not useful for many things. For example, it is used to buy. Did you know that you can now try on clothes virtually before buying them? This not only improves the shopping experience, but also saves you a lot of time going to the store. It could also be transforming education by allowing us to explore virtual worlds and relive historical events. Can you imagine studying biology by interacting with cells at a molecular level? This is just the beginning. Advances in virtual reality allow us to do more precise surgeries and help doctors practice procedures in virtual environments before performing them on real patients, reducing risks and saving lives. It has even made commuting an exciting and hassle-free experience. Have you ever gotten lost in an unknown city? That's a thing for the past. Did you know that virtual reality glasses can also translate traffic signs in real time into different languages for international travelers? But of course, no one wears virtual reality glasses on the street, right? But applications like Google Lens are also augmented reality, and glasses are not necessary. And although this may seem a little strange, virtual gastronomy is an experience with which people could enjoy the dishes from their homes, but with a landscape of different places. For example, you could be at home but feel like you are dining at a restaurant in another country. Or even eat some normal spaghetti and think that you are eating it from a luxury restaurant. Believe it or not, this can improve your food. There is also immersive journalism, which is an application in which reporters use virtual reality to immerse viewers in the news. This is achieved through 360 videos that broadcast events in real time and allow viewers to feel like they are really on the scene. In the field of architecture, augmented reality could be used to improve the design and presentation process of projects. Architects can use virtual reality devices to view their designs in 3D. This allows them to better conceive the space, identify possible improvements, and present their projects more effectively to clients. This gives a more realistic view of architectural designs before they are built. And finally, in industry, augmented reality could be used to improve efficiency and training of workers by making accurate virtual replicas of physical objects or systems, such as industrial machinery. Factory operators can use virtual reality devices to interact with these digital replicas and practice and test in a virtual environment before carrying out tasks in the real world. This reduces errors, increases safety, and improves efficiency in the industry. Okay. But all these advances have already been available for several years. Is there nothing new? Yes, there is. For example, just 2 days ago, a prototype of glasses came out that look normal but can take photos and record videos, make live shows, and lastly, they even have a voice assistant that answers your questions. Furthermore, in the not too distant future, they could also add some of the virtual reality functions. Literally yesterday, the new virtual reality glasses created by Meta came out that are better than the previous ones that already existed. And Apple is also competing with its new virtual reality glasses that could be very good too. Also, not long ago, Oppo mixed reality glasses came out, which are glasses that allow you to interact with real elements and things that don't exist, all at the same time. But if you can do so many things, why doesn't everyone use it? First, because virtual reality glasses are very expensive, since the original ones are worth more than €400, which is not something that everyone can afford. Another thing is that almost no one knows all these functions, and if they did, what would change in their lives? Would it really be worth buying the glasses because of the advantages they give you? Another reason is that it is not always realistic enough as everyone would like. For example, the metaverse, which promised a sufficiently realistic experience, was a failure. Although, really, also just a day ago, news came out in which it was seen how the metaverse is beginning to take shape, and it already seems like something much more realistic. This, combined with the new glasses, could make it much more realistic from now on. Still, there are more problems, such as addiction to digital experiences or people who might be more attracted to their life in virtual reality than reality. Finally, some research has shown that excessive use of virtual reality can have negative effects on mental health, although regular video games can have them too, and I don't see anyone worried. And although it is true that it is not succeeding now, the future of virtual reality could be incredible. With these latest advances that can mean a big change, and with lower prices, we could see virtual reality as something that everyone has. Even if it advanced even further, we could see it even inside our bodies. How will this change our relationship with reality and with ourselves? What do you think about all this? Would you like to have virtual reality glasses, or do you think it is a waste of money? Do you think that in the future we could really live in a simulation without realizing it? Thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't hesitate to like, subscribe and activate the bell. See you!